Are you in a storm of addiction? Do you feel trapped? That's what this video is about. How do you turn the tide in your storm of addiction? In this video, I want to talk to people, men, that are right in the middle of the storm of addiction. You're right there. And it's simply a message of hope and belief. This is a little cheesy today, yeah. But why not you? Just like the thumbnail says, just like the title implies, why not you? The first step is you got to believe you can do it. And I know in the situation you're in, the last thing you feel is belief and hope. And the last thing you need is a guy who you've never met telling you, you can do this. But with all my friends that have gotten sober and all of them that found their ways, it is a little cliched. It is a little cheesy. And it's a matter of you finding your way. But if you're in that storm and you feel stuck, you can turn the tide. And it's with hope and belief that you can do it. Now, can you do it alone? Probably not. And I please recommend don't do that. Don't white knuckle like I did for so long. Find your way, whatever it is. For me, it's Sri Ravi Shankar, the Art of Living Foundation, the breathing techniques, Sudarshan Kriya, the silence programs, helping other people learn those like I got to do the last couple of days, and the 12 steps of AA, working those. That's what works for me. I don't know what's going to work for you. No idea. But keep looking, turn over every rock. Look. What is your way? Because addiction is ugly. And I know when you're in it, it's like, what can I do? And it's hopeless. And so when I talk to men, so many of them are like, I'm fine. And if that's you, you're probably not fine. So for me and for a lot of people, the higher power piece is huge. Finding what your higher power is. You know, I know one person, their higher power is the moon. Another person, their higher power is the ocean. Whatever it is, find one. And that white knuckling is just not going to help. It is not going to help. And we want to be sober emotionally, spiritually, and physically, not just physically. And it does take work, it does take time, it does take an incredible amount of patience on yourself and everybody else. But really, it's the belief and hope that you can do it. And it's amazing because I'm telling you can do it because I did it. And I've had some friends that have been in some horrible situations. They've gotten sober. And I've got friends that I've met through the program, through AA, they've gotten sober, and people in the Art of Living Foundation, they've gotten sober. And you can do it. So the thumbnail for this video is why the not? And why the not you? Why not? Why not, baby? Believe, hope. And I know you're in a spot, and I know life sucks, and you might be unemployed and homeless and getting divorced and can't see your children and all those horrible things, and you don't want to use and you use and all of that. Yes, I agree. I'm not saying that's not real. And you can do it. And you can be the story. And you can be the redemption story. And there's a reason why everyone loves those. And then you can be hope for somebody else. How beautiful is that? You can be hope for somebody else. And that's what I want you to take away from today's video, is just simply have hope and belief that as a man, you can get sober emotionally, physically, and spiritually. I know it's tough. You can't believe the tide will turn, but it can turn. You admit that you have an issue. You go seek help. You find your way. You work that program. You have patience and kindness for yourself, and you do it with love. There's no other way. This isn't a harsh, you gotta, no, none of that. You're a piece of none of that stuff. No, done. X, done. What else did you know? Look how you were taught by society. You were taught it was good to drink, to relax, have a great time, do drugs, go to big cities and do drugs. It doesn't work. And if your addictions, other things, sex, porn, food, gambling, they all suck. So if you're there, you're caught in that storm, what in the hell am I gonna do? How am I ever gonna get out of this? Just know in your heart you can. Have that hope and belief, and then get ready to work your ass off like you never had on yourself to free yourself with the help of so many others who've done it before. You're gonna stand on the shoulders of giants, and then someone's gonna stand on your shoulders. And I made a video a couple weeks ago about free yourself. I'll put a link in that, because a lot of the times it's about dropping the characters and the narratives that we have running on ourselves. But for today, just take away that hope and belief that you can do it. Know you can do it. Why the not? Why not you? Why not you? Isn't that amazing? You got this. Check out that video. Free yourself. And if you want to contact me, just let's set up, we can set up a virtual coffee and have a chit chat. But I want to get as many men sober as I can and get them to live a life of happy, joyous, free, and plenty of love, patience, kindness, hope, and abundance of all that. Why not you? Why not? All right. Check out that video. Have a great one. I love doing this. If you need any help, please reach out. All right.